LUB. A star A plus circle be equals to A again. That means I'm absorbing B. Similarly, A plus circle A star B equals to A. Again, I'm absorbing B. Okay. So this is known as absorption law. Okay. So these four laws are properties of a lattice. Okay. If we have any lattice AR, then these properties are satisfied. Now I will tell you what is a lattice as an algebraic system. How to check whether a lattice is an algebraic system or not. So L be any non-empty set. Star and plus circle are two binary operations. These two are binary operations. As you know, this is basic binary operations like LUB and GLB. So star means GLB, plus circle means LUB. Okay. Then L star plus circle. This is the notation. L star plus circle is called and lattice as an algebraic system if L satisfies the following properties. The following properties are for all ABC belongs to L. First property commutative, second property associative, and third property is absorption. That means these three conditions, three laws, if satisfied simultaneously. Okay. No need to check idempotent. No need to check idempotent. No need to check the idempotent. Only three laws are okay to state that this is a lattice as an algebraic system. So first law is commutative, second one is associative, and third one is absorption. Okay. So you may ask me, sir, what is the difference between lattice as a poset and lattice as an algebraic system? So lattice as a poset, first difference is the notation. In the lattice as a poset, we denote it like A, D. Sorry, A, R, where A is the given set and R is the relation. And depending on the relation, we can judge what is your star and what is your plus circle. As we know, star means GLB, plus circle means LUB. Depending on the relation, we will judge, because we generally we use the standard relation, and we know that there are three standard relations. One is less than equals to. Whenever we have less than equals to as a standard relation, then your star, that means the GLB, becomes minimum and LUB becomes the maximum one. Whenever we have the relation R equals to D, okay, D is another standard relation. D means divide. Then GLB becomes GCD, LUB becomes LCL. Whenever we have a subset as a relation, then GLB becomes intersection, LUB becomes union. These are the few things you have to take care about whenever we have AR. Then someone asks you to prove that AR is a lattice. Then AR is we have to check that AR is a lattice as a poset. Okay, so in that case, we have to first prove that AR is a poset. Then we will go for that two matrix. One is LUB matrix, another one is GLB matrix. Lastly, we have discussed the thing. Now, whenever someone asks you, suppose A or L star plus circle, then by checking this notation, L star plus circle, this is the notation for lattice as an algebraic system. Then you have to go with the algebra. What is the algebra? First, we will go for commutative law. Second, we'll go for associative law, and third, we'll go for absorption law. Okay, we will check these three laws: commutative, associative, and absorption. All three simultaneously satisfied. That means this is a lattice as an algebraic system. Okay, if some of them are not satisfying, then we'll stop there. You can say this is not a lattice as an algebraic system. Moving forward, we'll go for some examples. The very first question is that check whether N minimum maximum is a lattice or not. In exam, they will not ask you is a lattice as an algebraic system or not. They will ask you is a lattice or not. By checking the notation, you have to judge whether it is lattice as a poset or whether it is lattice as an algebraic system. Obviously, N minimum maximum, that means two binary operations is there. Two binary operations, minimum and maximum, that means with a given set. So obviously, it is look like L star plus circle, but the star is the minimum one and plus circle is the maximum one. So obviously we can figure out the relation is given is this is less than equals to is a relation, okay, which is not required in this case. So obviously L star plus circle is the structure of lattice as an algebraic system. That means we will prove that this is lattice as an algebraic system. We will go for these three laws. So very first thing you have to write the very first thing you have to write for any ABC belongs to natural number, what is the star and plus circle denotes to us. Okay, A star B denotes minimum of AB, A plus circle B denotes maximum of A comma B. Okay, this is just a operation. Now we'll go for the property. So first property we will prove commutative property. Commutative property states that A star B equals to minimum of AB, and we know that minimum of AB, A and B are natural numbers. So obviously we can write minimum of BA. Okay, either you can write minimum of 15, 17, or you can write minimum of 17, 15. Both are same. So minimum of BA means B star A. That means A star B equals to B star A. So first commutative property holds true. Similarly, A plus circle B. A plus circle B means maximum of AB, which is equals to maximum of BN. That means B star B plus circle A. Both are holds true. That means commutative property holds true. Next, go for associative property. To prove the associative property, we need three variables like A, B, and C. So first, we will go for star property. So first bracket A star B star C. That means what? We know that star means minimum. So minimum of AB star C, that is equals to minimum of AB comma C, and which is equals to minimum of ABC. That is right equals to minimum of ABC. That is your LHS. So this is your LHS, and similarly this is your RHS. So RHS states as L A star bracket B star C, A star bracket B star C, which is equal to A star minimum of BC. Okay, first we will do the word bracket. Okay, minimum of BC, then that means that minimum of A comma minimum of BC, whatever it is equals to minimum of ABC. So finally L is equals to RHS. That means first condition of associative property holds true. Second one of associative property is for plus circle. Okay, so for plus circle we will go like that same manner. Instead of minimum I will use maximum one. Instead of minimum we will write maximum. Okay, so finally we'll get the maximum of ABC, and it's maximum of ABC. So finally A plus circle B plus circle C equals to A plus circle B plus circle C. So that holds true. That means two of the associative property holds true. That means associative property completed. Go for the next last property, that is have to check absorption law. Okay, so we need to check three laws. Again I'm saying first one is commutative law, second one is associative law, third one is absorption law. Three laws are simultaneously satisfied. That means this is an lattice as an four set. Okay, moving forward, absorption law, we need two elements or two variables from natural numbers. So in this case it is possible either A less than equals to B or B less than equals to A. Okay, I'm considering two elements A, B from natural number, either A less than equals to B or B less than equals to A. Okay, so moving forward, so first condition, case number one, whenever A less than equals to B. This is the first case, case number one, whenever A is less than equals to B, minimum of AB equals to A, because A is less than equals to B. Let's consider 5 and 20, two numbers. So 5 is less than equals to 20. Which one is the minimum? Obviously 5. So 5 is your A and 20 is your B. So minimum of AB equals to A and maximum of AB equals to B. Okay, directly I can write. Now for this case we can write A star A plus circle B. A star A plus circle B. Now we will use the first bracket work. The bracket work is actually A plus circle B. A plus circle means maximum of AB. So maximum of AB is actually B here. Okay, so finally we get A star B. A star B means minimum of AB, and the minimum of AB equals to A. That is what actually we are intended for. Okay, by absorption law, your LH is equals to A star A plus circle B, and your RH is equals to A. We are absorbing B. Okay, so B has been absorbed. Okay, now next one, the second absorption law, that is A plus circle B star A star B. That means first we'll work for minimum, and minimum of AB equals to A. Now A star A, that is maximum of A comma A, is always A. Okay, so finally we'll get in both cases we are getting the right side equals to A only. So moving forward, in the next case number 2, B less than equals to A. So whenever B is smaller than A, then minimum of AB equals to B and maximum of AB equals to A, the opposite one. In the same manner, we will moving forward, and we can check that A star plus B, that is the first work of maximum, and maximum of AB here is A. So minimum of A comma A, and we will get A. And similarly, A plus circle A star B equals to A plus circle minimum of A, and minimum of A equals to B. So finally, maximum of AB, since A is greater than equals to B, that means maximum of AB is A. So in any case, we are getting right side equals A only. Okay. Okay. So that is why we can finally just say that N maximum or minimum, or N minimum maximum is going to be N minimum maximum is going to be a lattice. Okay, N minimum maximum is going to be lattices, or else you can say lattice as a POSIX, as an algebraic system. If it is clear to all of you, please write in the box so that I can, otherwise doubt you got disappointed. Please write down C on chat box so that I can move forward. All right, we're to see that, and so we can move forward. Let's go for the next question. Next question is S30 GCD LCM. So whenever someone asks you S30 GCD is prove that this is a lattice, so there is two ways to prove a lattice. Either it lattice as a POSIX or lattice as an algebraic system. Since there are two components given to you, GCD LCM, okay, so obviously you have to prove lattice as an algebraic system. Otherwise, they could ask you so that S30D is a POSIX, is a lattice. Then you have to show that S30D is a lattice as a POSIX. Okay, so this is lattice as a POSIX, because it is in POSIX form, and this is lattice as an algebraic system. Okay, so now we have to show that lattice as an algebraic system. So similarly, like the last question, we will moving forward and prove all three laws. The first law is actually commutative. Before starting the commutative law, we need to know what is S30. S30 means, again, all positive divisor of 30. All positive divisor of 30 is the total 8 elements there, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15, 30. For all, ABC belongs to S30. Now we'll moving forward. A star B is actually equals to GCD of AB, and A plus circle B is actually equals to LCM of AB, because D, that is divides, is your given relation. Okay. Now commutative property states that A star B equals to GCD of AB, that is equals to GCD of BA. Directly we can write GCD of 20, 25 is equals to GCD of 25, 20. Whatever, if you change the order, your result will be same. Okay, no change in the result. That means similar case for LCM. A plus circle B is equals to LCM of AB is equals to LCM of BA, and finally it is equals to B plus circle A. The commutative property holds true, or commutative law holds true in both cases. Go for the associative law. In associative law, we need 3 elements or 3 variables A, B, C from the given set S30. So S30 is having 8 elements. Among 8 elements, we can take any 3 elements A, B, C. So if I apply the property, if I apply the law A star B star C is equals to actually GCD of AB star C. So finally we can write GCD of AB. So first we'll work for the bracket. So A star B means GCD of AB star C, that means GCD of AB and C. Now we may assume that GCD of AB equals to some value P. Okay, so what is the final thing is that GCD of C comma C, whatever the answer, that answer is actually equals to GCD of ABC. Okay, so if I use the bracket in between any consecutive numbers, that ultimate that has no effect on GCD or LCM. That means GCD of ABC is equals to bracket GCD of bracket AB comma C. Okay. Similarly for similarly the LHS, similarly for the RHS case. Okay. Similarly for the RHS case, we can write like this manner. It is equal to GCD of ABC. So finally, we can say that associative property holds true whenever we are considering GCD as your operation. In the same manner, we can write LCM. So whenever we have LCM, this is your LHS and this is your RHS. Again, LCM of ABC equals to LCM of AB comma C. So this writing is important because we will check whether you can write or not in the context of your answer. Okay. So what is A plus circle B plus circle C? It means LCM of AB. Okay. A plus circle B means LCM of AB plus C. Plus circle C means LCM of AB comma C. And we can say that LCM of AB equals to some P, and according to that, your answer will be LCM of ABC. Both cases we will get LCM of ABC. If you are getting confused about that, then what you will do, you can take any arbitrary elements from natural number or from S30, because S30 is the given set. So you can take any arbitrary number from S30, any 3 arbitrary number like 2, 5, 6, whatever, and check both the cases whether LHS equals to RHS or not. Then if you are satisfied enough, then go for it. But writing is important. This writing is actually important in the context of your exam. Okay. Last property or last law is actually absorption law. So we will go for absorption law. We need 2 variables A and B. In this case, we can make 4 cases. Okay, because absorption law, we need to go for 4 cases. For different possibilities is there. So for any AB belongs to S30. Okay, that AB, because divides the relation, like the last one in the maximum minimum cases, we divide into 2 cases, like either A less than equals to B or B less than equals to A. So whenever divides is a relation, So we can make 4 cases. The first one is either A divides B, second one is either B divides A, third one is A and B, no one divides either of them, then they are mutually prime to each other. Mutually prime means GCD of them is actually 1. GCD of AB equals to 1. And the last case is actually no one divides each other and they are also not mutually prime. Like let's consider 4 and 6. So what is a 4 and 6? 4 neither divides 6, 6 neither divides 4, but they are not mutually prime. Okay, because 4 and 6 is having GCD equals to 2. So this type of case is the last case. So we will discuss all these 4 cases, and according to that we will check whether absorption law holds true or not. Let's go for that. First one is A divides B. First case is A divides B. When A divides B, B equals to, I can write MA. We can write B equals to MA. M is any positive integer. Now A star B, that means GCD of AB. So since A divides B, obviously GCD of AB equals to A, minimum 1, because A divides B means A is the minimum 1 and B is the maximum 1. Okay, like 2 divides 6. 2 divides 6. So what is the GCD of 2 and 6? 6 is 2. Okay. Similarly, what is the LCM? LCM 6. Whenever I am taking LCM of 2 and 6, LCM 6 only. So A star plus circle is, that means LCM of AB equals to B, maximum 1, and GCD of AB equals to. Now this one absorption law holds true. A star A circle B. A plus B. This is the first word for bracket. A plus circle B means A, and L means B. A star B, and L star B equals to A by this condition. A star B equals to A. So finally we get both sides equals to A whenever we are considering the first case A divides B. Similarly, go for the second case, B divides A. So whenever B divides A, we have A equals to MB. Whenever B divides A, we can write A equals to MB. M is any positive integer. Like the last one, we can write A star B equals to GCD of AB, and GCD of AB equals to B here, because B is the smallest here. B divides A. Now 2 in this case 2 becomes B and 2 becomes A. So now what is this equals to A. Calculate, we will get both equals to A only. That means we can absorb B. That means 2 has been satisfied clearly. Now moving forward for case number 4. Case number 4 is that A and B are co-prime. As to co-prime means mutually prime. Mutually prime means the GCD equals to 1. So when A and B are co-prime, they are 1. As an example, let us take 3 and 5. So 3 which is equals to 1. This is 10 5 1. So 3 are mutually prime to each other. Okay. So now whenever A and B are co-prime, so GCD of to 1, LCM comes they might so GCD 1 and LCM of 3 and 5 is multiplication 3 times 5, that is 15. Similarly, LCM of AB equals to AB. Now we will absorb A star A plus circle B. Now A plus circle B means LCM. LCM equals to AB. Now A star AB. What the answer? GCD of A comma AB. This is that clear? GCD of A comma AB equals to A, because A and B are mutually. So that's why A is going to be the common element of A and AB. That's why A is the. Similarly, the next case, A plus A star B equals to A plus circle 1, because A star B equals to 1, that is GCD of 2 mutual prime is actually 1, and we can write LCM of 1 is the multiplication of A and 1, that is 6. So finally, whatever the sub cases are, we will get A equals to A is the right A is the right hand side. Finally, the last case. The last case is the common factor is equal to m. A and B are are not mutual, are neither A divides B nor B divides A, and they are having some common factor, and the common factor is m other than 1. Let us say common factor is 2. So whenever we have three common, like an example, 4 and 6. 4 and 6 are two elements. Okay, their GCD. In this case, 4 and 6 are not neither prime or neither 4 divides 6 nor 6 divides 4. So we can say m equals to 2m. They are having common factor. This is our case number 4. In this case, what I can write, we can write A equals A and B equals A1. A, both are all three are positive integers. But it is not equal to 1. I told you m is not equal to 1. So obviously, when like A equals to mx, what is your A? Let's say in this case, x equals to 2 times 2 and 6 equals to 2 times 3. So we can write 4 equals to 2x and 6 equals to 2y. Am I clear? Where x equals to 2 and y equals to 3 in that example. Okay. So A equals to mx and B equals to my, where m, x, y all three are positive integers and m not equals to 1. Moving forward, we'll get A star B. So A star B equals to GCD of AB and GCD of AB equals to m. We'll get GCD of AB equals to m and A plus B equals to LCM of AB. Right? And this is equals to mxy. LCM of AB equals to m times x times y. And finally, let's go for absorption law. A star A plus circle B equals to A plus circle B means mxy. This is your LCM. And A star mxy equals to of times A comma ay. We know that A equals to mx. I'm replacing A equals to mx over here. Nothing. So what is the GCD of A comma ay? A and y. Okay. And the last one is A star A plus circle A star B is equals to A plus circle M, because I told you GCD of AB equals to M or A star B equals to M. So A plus circle M is equals to LCM of A comma M. Now you may ask me, so what is the LCM of A comma M? M is the common factor between A and B. So LCM means what? The maximum one. Okay. Common factor means M obviously divides A. M obviously divides A. So whenever M divides A, so what is the LCM? So finally we'll get A is the. In any cases, always we are getting A as, and that's why absorption law holds true, and that's why S at the minimum maximum. This is minimum is going to be GCD and LCM. Correct it. This GCD LCM S30 GCD LCM is a lattice. Lattice as an algebraic system. That's all. We proved that S30 GCD LCM is a lattice as an algebraic system, and that is what we are actually intended for. If it is okay to all of you, please write C on chat box so that I can move forward. Otherwise, I will explain it again. Please write C on chat box. All right, excellent. So moving forward, let's go for the next example. This is your work now. Let's stop the recording.